All right, so I know for you guys it's only been a week, but for us it's been a hot minute. So welcome back to the Owl House. Um, this episode is episode 17, Wing It Like Witches. I've always loved that homage to Bennett Like
Like
Beckham
Beckham. Yeah, that was pretty
because this is very much the sports episode. So Brock, I'm gonna throw it to you first. What are some things that you noticed and things that you liked about this episode?
I don't know if it's so much about just this episode, but one thing that I will say about this show in general, and it's not to say that the main characters are bad, this show's ability to stick so much personality into a single side character you maybe see once that I like more than a good chunk of the main characters in the entire show is ridiculous. The school spirit that we saw for 10 seconds is one of the best characters in the entire show.
Oh, yeah. I love stupid sight gags like that. Things like the school spirit and that one student who's like, "Yay, go Willow!"
Go Willow! And also, Luce became my entire problem with Harry Potter for 2 seconds. We'll get to that, but she literally became me.
We'll get to that more, but for now, Misao, when was the last time you watched this episode?
Oh God, like when season 1 was like a thing.
Yeah,
like way back.
This was the first episode after Enchanting Grumfright, where the whole internet exploded.
Yeah,
like this was the first episode that I saw live, and I think this was the point where like, oh, okay, I see why people love this show now.
Oh yeah.
So where I loved where they're like about to do a training montage, but it's just a montage.
I can't not
like that's good.
Oh God, I can't remember what it's from. I want to say it's from Team America, but I can't hear montage now and not have the montage song stuck in my head.
Yes.
I just can't. Do you know what that song is, Masao?
No.
Oh, well, I know what we're listening to before we watch the next episode. It is legitimately one of the most well-written, just stupid gag songs I've ever heard in my entire life.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like you. The first thing that came to mind, like, we're gonna have a sports montage. The montage is like the first thing that So the sport that they're playing in this world is Grudgeby, which is
Harry Potter at home.
Yeah, it's basically Quidditch, but kind of a little bit more grounded, like a regular school sport.
It feels like lacrosse in a weird way.
It's kind of like lacrosse meets soccer meets magical BS.
Mm-hmm.
It's something.
I love the way this episode starts with Basha being like, this is going to be the greatest day because you're the captain and everyone loves you. The second she walks in, where the fuck is everyone?
I was just watching. I was just babysitting my mom's dogs while she had a long day at work, and I was rewatching Free Guy the moment when all the NPCs don't show up. We're in the bank robbery. Where the hell is everyone? Yeah, that's good. It, like, remembering everything, because y'all don't know, it's been like 5 months since we watched that last episode.
Yes.
Which this really makes you guys realize how much I banked this shit up in advance.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because apparently we have lives.
Mm-hmm. Every now and then.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that you can very much see how much one single person not giving a shit, popular person not giving a shit about their status quo can change a lot of people.
It feels very much like every teen movie where school status is like the most important thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I also love the gag of like, oh, it's not like she's gonna follow us all day.
She literally followed us all day. I also like how they were like, Boston could get away with murder, and then the principal is like, Boston got away with murder? I don't approve, but at least he's trying.
Yes, exactly.
The dialogue in this show
It's really
is
good.
just priceless.
It is really good.
And now with the B plot, Ida, after feeling a bit nostalgic about her old Grudge B days, is showing King all the pictures, and then Hootie comes in. Hootie comes in. Look, we found a special friend.
I thought we moved on that.
We'll never move
I
on.
was waiting. I'm like, when are those going to quote Hootie? And I've got him sitting there.
I thought we moved on. I thought
Oh,
we
never.
recovered from that.
Oh, we shall never.
Please help me.
Anyway, we get Lilith back, and because sibling rivalry, they challenge each other to a grudge rematch.
Grudge match to send her back to the Emperor.
Now, of course, the catch is no magic allowed, but Hootie can interfere
Because Hootie.
because Hootie.
Yes, of course. God. Airs Edda. Hootie! How he's involuntarily interfering with the match for no reason.
He's just a chaos gremlin,
Mm-hmm.
and we love him for that. Now, what did you guys think about the actual grudge rematch between Basha's team and Luce and her friends?
That'd be a lot more entertaining than the actual Quidditch of which they were ripping off.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was cool, and it kind of worked out the way it wanted. And I didn't know exactly how fast they were going to get on the Amity Crush train, but also it's us on a team in cute uniforms, sweating. I gotta go. Amity, what's wrong? Who's Amity?
Very, very, very relatable. But yeah, that's this. You can tell there was a before Grom and after Grom period with Owl House fans, because like that, like the last episode was the point of no return.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say so. No, the actual match was cool. The ideas and everything behind it were good. I like that, and I did like just how basic, being a guy that wasn't in sports but had plenty of friends that were in sports, just seeing how much, like, as long as you're not a dickhead, you can realize quickly how fast the other team is just another group of people like you.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no reason why you can't get along. You just have those couple of dickheads that make the entire team look bad.
Yeah.
I used to play baseball when I was like, second or third grade, and one thing that I was reminded of is like at the end of each game, like the other teams line up, they do the good game.
Yep. Oh yeah, I used to do that too. I played baseball up until I was in sixth grade, but yeah, you always got to be that. But then actually, I'm gonna say, what the worst part, and especially when you're younger about being in sports,
how your parents are.
It's the parents. The parents
And
are
how
1,000
the
times
parents
worse
react.
than any player on that team.
Because they're always like living vicariously through their kids.
Yes, and it's like, oh, that was a bullshit call. Like, backstory here. Playing in sixth grade in baseball, I got smoked in the head with a pitch my first time at bat.
Ooh.
And I got on base, because obviously you get hit with the ball, you get on base. Opposite teams. That stupid kid should have moved. Or your kid should know how to pitch. Like, what are you even doing? Like, my mom is the kindest person on the planet until you mess with someone she knows, and then she will bury your body and make it so that the autopsy will not be able to figure out who killed you. She is the definition of you don't screw with my children. So I'm just like, oh, I need to get out of here, get to the stance where my mom's gonna kill that parent.
Oh, wow. Sports.
Yeah. Oh, they're a blast. Anyway. No, it was really good.
Yeah. This is just one of those episodes that I remember being probably one of the most quotable at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And most of those quotes were Amity because duh.
Yeah.
She has a lot of moments to shine in this for an episode that's barely about her.
Anything else that I'm missing before we get into some of the more deep cut references?
No, other than Lilith just basically said that she's going to be back with other people now, and that she's openly going to Edith's house to come get her.
You need to take a moment to appreciate King and the cheerleader elephant.
Intimidation armor. You're not going to show anyone this, are you? No, of course. Just keep cheering.
I love King.
Good Lord.
Yeah, overall, this is a fun episode. Probably one of my favorites from season 1.
No, I don't know what deep cuts are gonna be, but I appreciated nothing more in this episode than Luce bitching about how unbelievably useless the Golden Snitch makes a game of Quidditch. What is the point? Why is not everyone on the entire team going for the Golden Snitch? It's so dumb. Why is it a concept? It ruins the entire game.
Yep. I'm pretty sure when that line was written, she was basically preaching to the audience.
Oh, it was. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was one of those moments where I was like, either she's going to be allowed to rant for as long as she wants, or Amity's going to come and shut her up, and she never stopped. I was like, nope, this is a very real thing that's being allowed to be said on network television.
Yep.
No one's going to disagree because it's the truth. I don't care how big of a Harry Potter fan you are, the Golden Snitch is stupid.
So one of the deeper cut references is in that opening scene. Basha quotes a line from Caligula: "You may be hated so long as you are feared."
Yes. And oh god, I'm trying to think. Was there an exact movie that they were basing that title off of?
Bend It Like Beckham.
No, the movie in it.
Oh.
Like the great
the sports movie she's talking about. That she keeps getting the Thornbolt from.
The great Wizard Zora. Oh, Zora, is it? I feel like I butchered that name.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what it's alluding to.
I fully knew the episode was a reference to Bend It Like Beckham. The only person who I expected to not know that was Masao.
Yeah.
She's like, child.
Infant. Sorry, I'm not a boomer like you.
No, you're just not cultured.
I'm closer than other perspectives.
Anyway, so we're almost done with season 1. We've got
almost
2 more episodes to go.
Yes. Oh. So good.
I'm going to warn you now, Brock. This is the last fluffy episode of the season.
Makes sense.
Everything derails from here.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Things are about to change.
Makes
but
sense.
Until next time.
Hold on. Before we do that, there was a while ago where I made a reference of another random stupid idea that I had, and I had a person make artwork for it.
Oh, dear God.
And we never got around to showing it because we went on indefinite hiatus of episodes for a while. But again, Ray Sketchet, I have to thank for making this unbelievably stupid idea.
What does he do now?
Oh God.
I said a while ago that we were talking in an episode about which the Bat Queen could have belonged to, and I'm like, maybe her owner was Ozzy Osbourne, and I was just like,
I want this to be real.
I mean, it makes sense.
Ironically, it absolutely makes sense, but somehow.
That's just, and then she finished that, and we didn't record for like 5 months of like, well.
All right, well.
Anyways, now go ahead.
So, Misao, where can everyone find you online?
You can find me on Twitter at whatever it's called, at Kibalove028.
And Brock?
You can find me everywhere at Organoid Zero, mostly on Twitch and YouTube. And
you guys can find me on various social media at Captain K42. You can check out my quick thoughts on letterboxd.com/CoachK42. You can follow Renegade Pop Culture on Facebook and that place at Ren Pop Culture. You can also find us here on YouTube, on Podchaser. Consider supporting our Patreon at patreon.com/Renegade Pop Culture. Listen to all of our podcasts on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen. And last but not least, everything can be found at renegadepopculture.com. You can escape, so do we. And until next time, bye!
Bye!